and welcome to St. Louis Park High School Stadium for tonight's 6AA Section Championship. The home of the St. Louis Park Orioles with a record of 14-1-1 faced against Wayzata Trojan with a record of 8-4-5. This is Ira Gerwitz bringing you tonight's cable cast from St. Louis Park Stadium. And I'll quickly give you the starting lineups before the game gets underway. For the Wayzata Trojans, in goal, number 0, Perrin King. Number 2, Benjamin Bader. Number 4, Blake Iyer. Number 5, Aditya Badi. Number 6, Ethan Wagner. Number 9, Jake Ogle. Number 13, Charles Casimir. 14, Aiden McGugan. Number 17, Stuart Sane. 18, Ben Ludke. And number 20, James Ostapek. The head coach of the Wayzata Trojans is Dominic Duenas. And now the lineup for the St. Louis Park Orioles, starting in goal. Number 1, Leo Finley. On the field, number 4, Spencer Enright. Number 6, Randy Maley. Number 8, Nicholas Beaton. Number 9, Benjamin Klepfer. 10, Zinedine Creighton. 11, Nicholas Riley. 15, Isaac Kimmel. 18, Andrew Geiser. 21, David Benjamin. And 26, Thomas Alamzadeh. The head coach for the St. Louis Park Orioles, William Chato Alvarado. The officials for tonight's match, and I just dropped my paper that had that on there, is Michael Johnson, Alexander Vosniak, and Alman Rahmed. And we're just about ready to start. A rematch between these two teams. Earlier this season, they tied 2-2 very early in the season, so both teams would like to take this one and get to the state tournament. Waiting for the signal from the referee. A bit windy, going left to right on your screen, and most of the time coming out of the west. And Wayzata has the sun in their eyes for this first half as well, so it should be interesting as we're underway. Ogle in the middle plays it out wide right. And the Orioles give chase, fighting for the ball, and the Orioles win it. And they've got it middle of the field. Creighton, it's called for a foul. It's funny, I was looking out there trying to follow the ball, and like a dandelion fluff came by, and I thought that was the ball for a second. There's a long shot blocked by the Oriole defense, and it's knocked out of touch for a throw-in for the Trojans. St. Louis Park's number 10, Zinedine Creighton, one of the finalists for Mr. Soccer for Section 2A. He's had a very good career here at St. Louis Park. Also being played tonight in Section 6AA, the girls will play at 7 o'clock at Wayzata against Creighton Durham Hall. And they also have a Ms. Soccer on their team. The Orioles, Kimmel has it knocked away. Throw in. Played out top of the box, redirected, stopped by the defense, and knocked out of touch. That was Klepfer who played that one in. All in the corner. Headed and won by Klepfer. Top of the box, ball bouncing around. Still fighting for the ball, and the Trojans finally get it played up to Jake Ogle. Here come the Trojans down the left side. Enright gets around Enright, and they shoot it wide. Going to be a goal kick. That shot taken by Ethan Wagner for the Trojans. Well played into the middle. Creighton. I'm sorry, that's Creighton with the ball now. That was number 18 for the Orioles, Nizer, who had it. Orioles come down the left side. Beaton takes it, puts it out front. It's deflected out over the goal line, and it's going to be a corner kick coming up for St. Louis Park. Creighton takes the corner, and it immediately goes out. May have been affected by the wind out there, which is gusting up to 30 miles per hour. It's a kick out to midfield area. Headed by Ogle, plays it ahead to his teammate. Orioles block that one as they try to get it upfield. Now the Orioles play it down towards the middle of the field, but it's knocked away by Wayzata, recovered by the Orioles. Creighton turns. Tried to play it up, but it was intercepted. Ogle again with it. Ogle's father went to Hopkins High School while I was working there, and very nice guy, and I know he's put a lot of time in with his son and the teams that he's been on here. They come the Orioles down the middle of the field. Gets away, it's loose ball, and finally it's picked up by the Wayzata goalkeeper, King. So Benjamin and Klepfer giving the Orioles a little momentum there towards the goal as before the goalkeeper was able to pick it up. There's Ogle again. Has it knocked away. Klepfer. Nizer sends it down. And it's going to be a throw-in for Wayzata deep in the territory. Enright knocks it out of touch. Another throw-in, Wayzata. Again, their target player is mainly Jake Ogle, number 9. There it is. They get it to Ogle. Orioles intercept the ball. Played up. Creighton sends it deep down the middle. That wind's going to carry it a long way. And the keeper was able to grab it. And the punt, and it dies right at the halfway line. And a foul was called. This will be a Trojan ball. There's a kick out for it. Punching it away. Finlay. And that ball was played out of touch by Wayzata, trying to get it around the Oriole player, and St. Louis Park has the throw in, and they bring the ball across field. Creighton drops it off. They try to get a return pass to Creighton. It was knocked away by Wayzata, but picked up by the Orioles. Another long ball, hard to see in that sun. Now it's up. Klepfer plays it outside for Kimmel. Kimmel down the middle, but King comes out. Make that save as Benjamin was looking for a loose ball. Punt. Creighton. Mailey to Creighton. Again down the middle, and King again will come way out to pick up that loose ball. Ball bounce around in the mixer. Ball's played along the right side. And a nice defensive play by the Orioles. Knocked out wide. Goes around one defender. Knocks over the Oriole player, which was Nizer. And ball's going to be out of touch against the Orioles as Casimir tried to keep it in play. A long throw intended for Ogle. And clearing ball goes up to Creighton. Changes direction, plays it upfield on the near side. Nizer controls. I'm sorry, Kimmel. Played it into the middle, and a shot off target, picked up by King. That was Benjamin with the shot. Orioles really need to take advantage of this wind here in the first half, as it will be going into their face in the second half. Klepfer went to pressure the ball, and was knocked out. And this time the ball goes off of Enright.
Also in the game for Wayzata is number 21, Johnny Garcia.
Creighton settles it, looks. Play it across to Klepfer, and then back to the left side. Ball played in. Orioles unable to control. Ball bounces around again. Controlled. And Creighton sends it across field. Kimmel played it into the middle. Nizer has it off of Creighton, and he gives it back to Creighton. And out on the left side. Bowled over from behind. And free kick coming up for the Orioles right around the football 30, which is about 40 yards from the goal. The sun comes out saying, well, they're going to back it up to almost the 34, so it'll be a 44 yards from the goal. There's a long kick, but that wind's going to just keep it going. Warriors going to have to adjust their shots and through balls because of this wind, because they seem to be going long with most of them.
Number 20,
Substitution
Alex
coming into the
Ruiz
game.
Shimada is now in the game
Luis
for
Shimada
St.
in
Louis
for
Sparks.
the Orioles. And they beat Enright on defense. Enright recovers back as his teammate. And going to be a throw-in coming up. As when Enright got beat, Salamzadeh ended up covering for him, and then Enright did a nice job of filling in after Salamzadeh covered for him, rather. Corner or throw in deep in the corner, right in front. Finley picks it up, throws it out on the left side. Laid up to Creighton. Creighton goes around one player, but he's met by a few other Wayzata defenders, but the loose ball came back to an Oriole. Played out wide. Kimmel tried to put it in the box. Didn't put a lot on it that time, and it was intercepted by Wayzata, but now the Orioles have it once again. Pushed from behind. And a long shot goes almost all the way to the entrance of the park, or the stadium area. Again, need to tone down their kicks a little bit with this strong wind. Entering the match is William Stabe, number 23.
Number 14, Aiden McGugan. And 20.
Oriole throw. Foul called against Mailey.
Number 27, Nico Pantazitas is now in the game for the Orioles.
Orioles break that pass up. Long ball down the middle.
Also returning to the game
King
for
picks
the
it up.
Trojans is 20, Ostapek.
That one. The Orioles bounced off an arm. Fans are calling for a handball.
19,
Finley let it roll out of over the goal line, so it'll be a throw-in coming, or a goal kick, pardon me, coming up for the Orioles. Substitutions coming into the match, or a substitution. Sam Diamond, number 17, coming in for Orioles. Took the ball on a ground pass rather than putting it in the air so they get it to their target. No way, Zeta plays it down the field. Salamzadeh slows him down. It's knocked out of touch, and it's an Oriole throw. Pantazides. Creighton, who dropped it back. Nizer played it outside. Now they'll drop it all the way back to Finley. Is it back outside on the left side? Makes a move around the first defender. And that ball goes out of touch again, and it's another throw-in. Got a feeling there's going to be a lot of throw-ins this evening with the wind affecting the ball as much as it is. Creighton plays it outside. Diamond tried to get it back to Creighton. It bounced off a Wayzata player. Creighton had it for a moment, but then Wayzata played it downfield. Ogle heads it ahead. Lamzadeh played it outside. Right down the middle to an open player. Now Mailey's got one man to meet. Goes around him. Still has possession of the ball. Loose ball for Zenadine Creighton. And it deflects off a Wayzata player, so it's going to be a corner kick for the Orioles. Goes past the goalkeeper's hands, may have touched him, and continues to go. Yes, it was touched, so it's throw-in for the Orioles. Diamond plays it into the top of the box. Here comes a man breaking on the other side. Orioles maintain possession. Picked up by Mailey, drops it out to Diamond. Diamond's shot, and that'll go way wide left. But Orioles doing a good job here. Here's another look at it right out front. Diamond shoots it, but he had a defender closing in on him. That was number 20, Ostapik, who closed in on him and forced that shot wide. Pantazidis knocked that one forward, intercepted by Wayzata. Ball bounds up in the air. Everybody looking for it. Nice slide tackle there by Salamzadeh. Knocks the ball out of touch. Thrown into the penalty area. Headed up, but can't get it out. Instead, it drops it back. And they try to send it outside. Connect up there. Good defense right there by the Orioles, and they're going to call a goal kick for St. Louis Park. It was either Salamzadeh or Pantazidis. I think it was Salamzadeh. There's the kick, and it just keeps on going. Diamond has it. Plays it into the box, but nobody's there. I think he was expecting Mailey to break from the left side, but he held up. And kicked out of touch by Wayzata. And substitution coming in for St. Louis Park. Number 17, Sam Gage coming in. Throw. Pantazidis try to get it over to Creighton, or to Nissel rather. Or should I say Nizer? I'm getting between Kimmel and Nizer mixed up, but ball bounds around, and finally the Orioles try to send it downfield. It was deflected by Wayzata, and it goes over to the right side of the defender. Ball again played up the right side, but it's going to be too far for Diamond to get to with this wind. Headed down the line. Nice defensive plays there by the Orioles, and ball is knocked out by Wayzata. Ball's deflected as they tried to get that one into Creighton. Teeing it up there, and then Beaton clears it up and out. Ostapik has been a big part of keeping the ball in the Orioles' zone here for the Trojans. loose again. And Finley picked that up. Peyton dropped it back. Salon Zade, who plays it outside. Nizer tried to get it up to Diamond again, but it was too far. And Wayzata intercepts. And there's a foul called on Ogle. He just bowled over Enright. Nizer plays it up to Beaton. Salamzadeh, nice job staying with the Wayzata players, stride for stride, clears it up the field. Nizer outside to Pantazides. Out for Diamond. Diamond has it knocked away. Pantazides got a piece of it, and Wayzata got control, but coughed it up to the Orioles. And now a nice step in front there by number 4 for Wayzata, which was Iyer. And then the Orioles get called for a foul. 16 minutes remaining in the first half. Nil-nil the score. Once again, the ball played into the middle. They tried to get it to Ogle, but it couldn't get that far going against the wind. And now Diamond puts on pressure. Or I'm sorry, not Diamond. That was number 20, Ruiz Shimada. Now here come the Orioles crossing midfield, sending it up. Hope to get it to Ruiz Shimada, but it went out of touch. We've got substitutions coming into the match.
Number 12, Jacob Fisher, and 21, Garcia.
Jacob
Now in the game
Fisher
for the Trojans.
and Garcia in for the Trojan.
And 21, Benjamin.
Kimmel
returns to
and
the game
Benjamin back in
the
for St. Louis
Orioles.
Park. Ball bounces away, a race for it near the touch line. Wayzata wins it, plays it down the line. Good pressure there by Kimmel. He drops it back to the defense, and Salamzadeh drops it back to Finley, who kicks it out to midfield. Ball playing tricks in the wind. Creighton couldn't hang on to it, but he'll go off on a substitution now.
Number 3, Mohammed.
Mohammed is entering the match for St. Louis Park. Touch the Orioles. They head. Pantazides put on pressure. Pantazides tipped that one. It was over to Nizer. Then the Mohammed. And now Beaton plays it up on the left side. Pressured high there. They drop it back to Beaton. He plays it back in the middle. And they drop it back to Salamzadeh. Headed away. Mohammed giving chase. Ogle tried to control. He finally touches off. They play it to the left side. The Orioles get a touch on it, poke it away, and then send it up the field. This one cleared by Wayzata, but not out, and the Orioles maintain possession again. Pantazides and tried to get it to Kimmel, and Kimmel's bowled over by the defender. Enright has it. Looking for support. Drops it back. Salamzadeh. Out wide for Beaton. Sends a long ball up the far side. There's a race for it. Orioles get it. And it's knocked away. And it's a throw-in coming up for the Orioles deep in Wayzata territory. That was Stabe that was down in there. Mohammed drops it back. Another ball crossed far side. I think that was touched last by Wayzata. Yes, it was, as the referee signals for a throw-in for St. Louis Park. Mohammed played it up and it was dropped back. Nizer. It's headed by Wayzata, but not very far, and the Orioles regain possession. In the box again, trying to set up, but it gets away from him. Blocked by Pantazides. Pantazides gets the ball back. And finally, Wayzata clears the zone. Salamzadeh with the ball. Plays that out on the left side. Long ball played in once again. It's going to be over everyone, and it's going to end up being a throw-in for Wayzata, as there you have a couple of substitutions coming into the match.
Number 6, Wagner, and 19, Jared Zolzinski.
We're going to give Odo
Now in the
a
game
rest,
for Wayzata.
along with Fisher, into the match as Wagner. I didn't catch the other number.
19.
And number 19, Zolzinski, in for Wayzata. Orioles have it just outside the penalty area. Drop it back, Mohammed. Enright's being pressured. He plays it into the middle. They play it back outside. And there's a foul called against St. Louis Park. With Kimmel called for the foul. From what I saw, there wasn't much to it, but the referee had better view of it than I did. It's a free kick. Ball sent deep in the Oriole territory. Salamzadeh after it. Plays it back to Finley. Outside to Beaton. They drop it back to Beaton. Ruiz Shimada. Or maybe that was Benjamin, I'm sorry. Enright. Salamzadeh plays it forward. Headed away by Wayzata. They get a couple more headers and come down with it. A hard charge there and a foul called on Pantazides. Zane will take the free kick.
Odell. 9. 6 and 9.
Enright picked it up. Tried to get it out of their zone, but Wayzata was able to keep it in. Now it's touched along the sideline, and Orioles still in possession. Finally, Wayzata clears it out. And will they recover along the side? No. Just got out.
Number 9, Ogle returns
action we'll have to deal with. So a throw-in coming up for Wayzata. Header bounding around. Nobody coming with possession. Finally, Orioles have played upfield, out of danger. And it's played back in by Wayzata. Enright takes it. Plays it up to Muhammad. Muhammad has a man on his right. He sends it down the field. And just a little bit too far for Benjamin. Muhammad has it knocked away, and Wayzata picks up the loose ball. Drop back to Salamzadeh. In the middle, Muhammad tried to backheel it. Kimmel into the middle. Try to get it back to Muhammad, but that's knocked out by Wayzata, and it's another throw-in coming up for the Orioles. Enright to Benjamin. Drops it back for Enright with the backheel pass. Sends it across the field to the left side. Played into the middle, intercepted by Wayzata. Tackle, or a foul rather, called by against the Orioles by the officials, and now here comes Wayzata on the other end. Played it across, tried to get it to Ogle, but now he's got another man breaking on the outside. And finally the Orioles will play it out of touch, deep in their own end. Just under 5 minutes left.
12, Jacob Fisher enters the game for Wayzata.
12 Fisher entered the game for the Trojans. Headed out of danger by the Orioles. But Wayzata putting lots of pressure on in the last several minutes here. There's a ball out. Offsides was the call as Ogle was in there. But the referee did not signal, or the center referee didn't call it. And play went on, and now it's a throw-in for Wayzata. Ball in the Orioles zone. They finally will clear it a ways. And now play it up the touchline, but that's out. And we'll have a throw-in for Wayzata. Long throw. Muhammad fighting for it, wins it, plays it out wide. Orioles trip and accidentally trips the Wayzata player. Just an unlucky call there as Riley stumbled into the Wayzata player. Bright sunlight straight in the shooter's or kicker's face right at the moment. Puts it in the box. Again, they try to get it to Ogle. It's cleared off to the side. There's a shot, and that one goes way wide of the goal. And substitution coming into the match for Wayzata. With 2.5 minutes.
Number 21, Garcia, is back in for the Trojans.
Remaining in the first half. Garcia in for the Trojans. There's the goal kick, push from behind by Wayzata. Foul is called. as Klepfer was pushed. Orioles didn't start it far enough back, so the referee makes him retake that kick. And right, plays it out on the left side. Ball played in the middle, stepping up nicely was a defender, kicks it out of touch. Another throw in for St. Louis Park. Ball cleared out of the top of the penalty area. Now there's a shot. Didn't look like it was very tough, but with the sun in his eyes, I'm sure it was tougher than it looked. And Azides with that shot. Ball comes out again. Wayzata sending it deep to the corner. Orioles will let it run out of touch, or out over the goal line rather, and it'll be a goal kick coming up for St. Louis Park. 1 minute remaining.
in the first half. 1 minute.
And what has been a end-to-end action, but no really dangerous shots at either goal.
Returns to the game for Wayzata.
Riley plays it back to Finley. Logo puts a little pressure on. They play it back out to Riley. And that goes off the Wayzata throw in for the Orioles. Use a little bit of the clock up here. And Azides deflected that ball and was picked up by Ogle. Now it's out in front, goes past the goal, and one touch just over the top of the goal by Wayzata. And there's the final buzzer to end the first half. A scoreless tie between the St. Louis Park Orioles and the Wayzata Trojans. Only appropriate since both teams tied earlier this year. Very even match, as I said earlier. They're going end to end, back and forth, but no real serious threats on either goalkeeper, as the way it is going here in the first half. So we're going to take a break, and on the other side, we'll be back with the second half of this 6AA championship match.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
And we're back at St. Louis Park Stadium for tonight's 6AA section championship game between the St. Louis Park Orioles and the Wayzata Trojans. This is Ira Gerwitz, and joining me here in the second half is Dale Tatarek to bring you this second half of action. And it wasn't a lot of real tough shots. In fact, no real tough shots other than the one that the goalie had to fight off with the son. So very even match, and as I said before, we're on the other side of the break. It was pretty even back and forth.
Okay, well, St. Louis Park kicks off. It'll be fun to see this game. I've seen these two teams play before, mostly at Wayzata, but this is an excellent combination here.
Yep, they tied earlier this year. That was the only tie on the Orioles record.
Yeah, Wayzata has 5 ties. So they've
nice job there by the Oriole defense. Salamzadeh, as Ogle was trying to break down the field. Ogle has the ball now, and he touches it out for throw-in for the Orioles.
Oh, and they kick it across and away from their goal, and Enright was out there.
Being a little sloppy there, but they were able to clear the zone and breaking out again.
And they get back in to the attacking side of the field here. Kimmel getting a good move down the sideline and cross into the goal area.
Whoa, a deflection
Wow.
out front by Mohammed, or
Wow.
I think that was Mohammed. I can't pick up the number.
Or Melee, is it?
Or
6?
Melee, yes.
Yeah. Well, Kimmel did a good run down to get a crossover.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, very good movement. And there was again.
A great redirection.
So this is the number 2 St. Louis Park against the number 5 Wayzata.
And right now, those mean absolutely nothing.
No. The winner goes to state, right?
That's correct. Header by the Orioles. That was a handball. The referee didn't see it, neither did the linesman, or at least he didn't call it. Ogle giving chase. Enright plays it out wide on the right side over to Kimmel.
Yeah, he's running down again. Good. They keep it in. There was a whistle there. Flag didn't go up.
Must have been a foul.
It was a foul. So going down for the kick. Salm Zadeh taking the kick. Right into the sun here for the Orioles. And we're right into the sun. Header out by the Wayzata defense.
And also the Orioles
Whoa.
are going against the wind this half.
Boy, that Wayzata number 9 up front. Jake Ogle did a real hard push on to get control of the ball. Whoa, there's some other pushes. I don't know if Wayzata's getting a bit physical. I think this game, just by the nature of that.
Yeah, they know it's the second half, and if somebody scores and nobody and the other team doesn't, or they outscore the other team, they know that's a championship or a what do you call it? Step into the state championship.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Klepper was trying to keep that ball from going out, and we just went a little bit fast here for them. They're used to this is their home field, so they're used to this turf here.
And both teams have a little problem with the wind tonight.
Yeah, I was just refereeing a younger school league game, and could tell the wind myself there.
There's a good no call as both players were going for the ball, and they sort of tripped on each other. That one could have been a foul, but they're going to let him have a throw in.
Center ref's talking to him a bit. A nice long throw there.
Tried to get it into Ogle again, and now it's out on the outside. The Oriole defense picks it up, clears it, but not out. Kept in.
Trojan right there. Good job of keeping it in and off the Oriole.
And another throw in for Wayzata. I think Wayzata was very happy that they got out of the first half going against the wind, having the wind in their face and the sun. And so now they're really trying to put on the pressure on St. Louis Park since they have to fight the wind and the sun.
Yeah, that's the sun can be the biggest effect on a goalie too, right?
Yep. Yeah, before you came, the one toughest shot wasn't even a tough shot, but you could see the goalkeeper was fighting off the sun in his eyes, trying to see the ball.
Well, Kimmel's doing some good play there. He dribbled back and forth and shot it down, and it was Melee down there. Taking the throw. Substitute coming in.
Number 20, Ruiz Shimada is back in for St. Louis Park.
So, he replaces number 21, David Benjamin.
So 5 minutes into the game, and the first substitution. We're in the box there. Nice turn up. He needed to take that kick right away.
And he was trying to get himself a free lane, I believe.
Yeah.
And then he gets called for the foul on top of it.
Well, they got some power on Wayzata with the kicks.
Again, that wind is having a great effect on it. the Orioles, they were when they were getting their goal kicks from down there, it was landing on the 30 down here. So
Okay. Definitely the wind in the. Yeah, they just need to kick it up in the air, and it really floats.
yep.
So Wayzata's got a forward down there taking the ball, but the defender.
And they're gonna call a goal kick or
They're calling a foul
oh, a
on
foul on
Wayzata.
Ogle.
Well, he seemed like a physical player there. Our player was shielding the ball and getting to the ball.
Yeah, Ogle is their target player. As I was saying earlier in the match, his father went to Hopkins High School when I was working there, and he spent a lot of time working with him as a kid. I've seen him through the summer program as well. And he's got,
Melee, good pullback and shoot through ball. And,
oh, nice give
and
back
to oh.
Oh. Nizer to Creighton.
Oh, goes down. But no call.
Played outside.
Oh, good move around. Oh, good breakthrough. Good speed.
Riley has a man on the outside. He chooses not to give it to him. Drops it back. It's Klepfer who played it over to Nizer.
And right there. And
Creighton.
oh, Melee. Oh.
Lots of physical play right now. We didn't see that in the first half.
Well, this is it.
And a foul called against the Orioles.
Well, they got the lights fixed in the last game we were at.
Yep.
Okay, here comes the kick. Oh, Melee almost stepped in front of it. There we got it. Couldn't quite get it past the back to Melee.
Well, that ball gets by Heaton.
Enright moving it up. Oh, he hits space to move. Croton goes down.
And no foul called, no refs play on. He's saying he was looking at it like he was not going to call anything, and then he waited till the Orioles got possession and then threw his arm up. Just signal play on.
Okay, good fake there.
Another ball through to Maley.
Get back there with a Croton there.
No.
Oh no.
That was number 11 for the
11.
Orioles, Riley.
Yeah, Riley. He's on the side.
Beaten. Puts it on top of the box, but intercepted. Ball comes back out the Orioles. Klepfer to Enright.
Oh, nice layup down there. That's Ruiz there, Ruiz Shimada.
Kept in again by Enright as Wayzata tried to clear the area. Riley. Or I'm sorry, Klepfer.
You know,
Riley.
Melee now and shoots. Defender right there though. The Orioles are doing something with the ball here, getting some good moves. Melee wide open. Oh! A shot. Yeah. Goalie was coming at him, and the shot went outside. Here's the replay. You can see Melee's got it, coming right at the goalie, but then goes out.
Tried to sneak it in the short side.
Yep.
But it was a little bit too far wide.
Number 12 and 21 in for Wayzata. That's Jacob Fisher, number 12, and Johnny Garcia, number 21. Sun's getting right down there real low here, so I guess the Orioles will be thankful when it gets all the way down.
I didn't even leave the penalty area.
Yeah, ball goes out, Orioles throw.
They probably have to worry about the sun for about another 5 to 10 minutes.
Yep.
There's another scramble for the ball. Wayzata sends it deep. Got to watch that wind.
Yeah.
Nice job there to cut it off so Ogle couldn't get to it.
Oh, that was nice. Riley just stepped right in front of Garcia there.
They give it back to Riley. Back to Klepfer, who sends it into the middle of the defense. Nizer plays it out for Enright, and he plays it outside along the touchline. They're spreading the field.
Oh, good through ball.
Couldn't control that one, though, and it's going to get touched by Wayzata.
Yeah, they're going to... Oh, it goes out. Orioles throw deep in their territory. Oh, good pullback. And a cross, but it goes out. Goal kick.
Number 18, Licky, is back in for the Trojans.
Yeah, just announced number 18, Ben Leakey, back in for the Trojans. A few substitutions now.
Here comes the goal kick. Nice job there. That Enright that stepped up.
Yeah, and just stepped in there and cut it back, but then their defense pushed it way up.
Wasn't Enright, but it was a great play by the Orioles. Played it off to Ogle, who plays it out to the left side. Here comes the Trojans. They play it, but Riley will pick that one up. I'm sorry, Finley will pick that one up. And right away, the Orioles put it in play. Play it over to Riley. Up to back. Beaton. Up to Creighton.
Oh, nice through ball. Oh, just a little bit far over Ruiz Shimada's head. Wow, high ball. The wind's not helping that one.
No, I was surprised. I was looking at the flag down here on the halfway line, and it was blowing, but must have hit an air pocket. There's the ball played outside by Nizer.
By the way, it's to Nizer.
Number 7 coming in for Wayzata, Jacob
Number 7,
Hugenacker.
Hugenacker enters the game for Wayzata.
This ball knocked away by the Orioles, regained by Wayzata. Here they come down the left side. It's 3-on-3.
Cross. Oh,
Oh,
boy. Pounds the ground there. He made a miss there.
yeah, didn't miss by much. Couple feet.
Yep. Well, I'd say a close game. Both sides back and forth. Definitely a team that tied each other early in the season and playing that way again.
Nizer over to Beaton. Over to Klepfer, who's pressured quickly, touches it back, looks for support, plays it across.
Oh, you can see the wind blowing on their shirts and stuff. Pretty.
Yeah, it's been gusting to 30 miles per hour, so.
Oh,
There's a ball coming through. Oh, nice job there on defense. I saw him.
melee. Okay, nice. Oh,
Plays it up to himself, but then stepping in nicely was the defense for Wayzata. That was number 7, Hugenacker.
oh, good break. Got by. Oh, Wayzata was able to stop the ball and take it. Well, Park does the same thing back. Enright has it to some space to move up. Creighton move up. A nice through ball. It's a little bit too hard.
Yeah, King came out top of the box, didn't want to give a chance to Mailey to get a foot on that one. King's done a nice job with that the first half as well. He was coming out a lot to
Okay.
cut off any opportunities the Orioles could get the ball. Lamzadeh plays it back to Finley. Over to Beaton.
It's got some space. Nice through, up.
Why? Reese Shimada would have had to grow about another foot to get to that one.
Okay, got enough more space to move up. Right on the line there. It's Wagner taking it down. Try to make the cross.
Got to prevent him from getting a good shot. Didn't get much behind that, but
Now
Riley was able to. Or sorry,
Finley. It's Finley.
Yeah, I've been getting confused with that all night. A lot of players getting their feet tangled away from the ball.
Yeah, it seems like each team is getting it down towards the scoring area and moves it around and shoots a bit, and then it's the other team. Oh,
Beaton with a nice move.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
dangerous being where it was. And now Bailey breaks.
oh, yeah, good.
He's being
Got a
pushed
man
from
right
behind.
on him.
He's
Goes
pushed,
down.
and the officials doesn't call anything on that one either. He let
Oh.
it go both ways. Down here, there should have been a foul called against the Orioles.
Nice to see that one again. Here we go. Here's Melee going down. There he is. The arm on him.
Pushes him off.
Yeah. Definitely the arm was out there.
Now Wayzata breaks out again. But the Orioles get that one hopper and get back into control.
Okay, Henry's got a little bit of space. Put it down. That was Kimmel moving it. Oh, nice backwards kick by Ruiz Shimada. Orioles ball deep in their territory. There's a substitution.
Trying to pick up the numbers. Having a difficult time with that.
Number 9, Ogle, and 13, Casimir returned to the game for the Trojans.
Number 19 for St. Louis Park, Diamond, and Benjamin back in for St. Louis Park. Oriole throw in deep in Wayzata territory.
Yeah, so the subs, David Benjamin, 21 for Orioles. Samson Diamond, number 19. For Wayzata, number 9, Jay Gogol, and number 13, Charles Casimir.
Orioles continue with the ball in the corner, and now it's knocked out a touch by the Orioles. Throw in for Wayzata. Comes a chance of player breaking down the middle of the field, but they didn't see him. Beaten with the ball.
Got some space. Oh, a good spin around and some good movement. The defense was right there.
Benjamin made that move.
Come down and make another try at it. Oh, geez, big.
Nice volley kick, but high and wide of the goal.
Yeah, you can see the sun, you know, how it's blazing across here now, right above the tree line, but you can see it right on the field here on the screen.
Yeah, I don't see any shadows though, the players anymore. So I think being that we're up a couple levels, we're seeing it and they aren't.
Following this championship game. Be sure to stick around and cheer your team on, as both teams will receive medals and trophies.
Oh, there's a call.
We also remind fans once again to please stay off the field after the game so that the award ceremony can begin as soon as
We're 3/4 of the way through this regulation.
Yeah, over 60 minutes played. The flags kind of simmered down a little bit. Maybe the wind's dying down a little bit.
You know, if you look at the American flag,
Oh, yeah.
state flag, it's up high. It is still blowing strong.
Yeah.
There's the ball. Whoa. Keeper comes out and grabs it.
As you said, King's doing his job back there. Kick to midfield.
He played it out to the left side. I think he may have had a better opportunity on the right wing.
Outside, trying to. Ball
That
goes
could be a
out.
corner kick or goal kick.
Looks like a goal kick.
Yeah, he had Casimir breaking on the right side there. I thought he was going to pass it to him because he had some room to carry, but chose to go to the left side. And
Another number 6, Ethan Wagner, coming in for the Trojans.
Number 6, Wagner, is back in for the Trojans.
and Wright plays it up.
Defender's right there to head it back, but St. Louis Park recovers and grabs it, and they're looking to try to put that ball through.
Play it back to Klepfer.
A little physical activity there, body to body, but just good plays both teams here. Oh, melee goes down.
Lots of pushing and shoving.
Yeah, you can.
Ogle tries to touch it around the player.
It's out.
And it's just I think he was looking for a foul as he was getting knocked around, but the ref is playing it the same both ways, so you can't complain as long as they're consistent. Salamzadeh sends it long and Wind holds it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Ruiz Shimada was moving down for it, and then with the wind, it's hard to judge.
Orioles try to touch it outside, but couldn't.
Oh, Benjamin, a little to melee.
It's interesting. Both teams seems like they can't really get control at their feet very long. There was a nice interception of the pass by the Orioles. Let's send it down the middle.
Oh, nice. Benjamin
Benjamin.
turns it up to. Oh,
Try to
trying
get the
some-
melee.
Yeah.
There's a collision. Both players are down. No foul. Up. Now there's a whistle to stop the clock.
Injury. 16:36 to go. Here it is again. Oh, he put his leg right across him, and then they went down, and
I don't believe there was any foul called,
no.
but both players are back up.
Gonna do some kind of drop ball here.
That's what it appears. Yep. Bringing it back quite a ways, though. I don't understand.
What is he going to talk to somebody, or it looks like the coach wants to talk, or not quite sure what he's doing there.
I'm not either.
Oh, he's the substituted players coming in.
Yeah, I guess they wanted some to get off the field just to check them over.
Number 27, Antazidis, is back in
Although,
for St. Louis
if I
Park.
remember correctly, in high school rules, if you stop the clock for an injury, the player has to leave the field.
Yep. So for St. Louis Park, Pantazidis, number 27, is in as a replacement.
Well, right now, they've lost about 10 yards or more on this drop ball.
Yeah. The referee did a lot of walking there in this stoppage of time. He dropped the ball, and Looked like the Wayzata got the initial part of it, and well, they moved it down long.
Nice play by Salamzadeh. Gets it out there to Finley. Off the head.
Finley up to Enright, and Enright's putting it in the center. Panzitas.
Diamond. Beaten.
Oh, nice launch.
Neither team really getting a chance to connect on headers today that are intended for them.
Yeah.
If they're getting one, it's because it's one that's off course
from the wind.
Yeah.
Some high balls here. Yeah, you could see them going for the header there and nothing happening.
Throw in for St. Louis Park. Kaiser plays it across to Enright. Can't pick up the number on who had that ball, but Enright plays it back into the middle. Eaton sends it. Got a man breaking wide, but the ball's played down the middle.
Yeah, a little bit hard there. Good idea. Good. Just.
Lee. Diamond.
Creighton.
Oh,
good
nice move.
twist. Oh, two nice moves. And push it to the outside. Melee with it, getting around. Taking a shot.
Oh. And it's out. No call.
His foot was out.
Looked like the ball.
Here it comes again. Here it comes again. Oh, nice move, though. And then the shot right to the corner. You can see
the ball was on the line.
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell when it dropped right on the line, and he picked it up.
Park plays it back to the opposite side of the field. Got Diamond on his left. Eaton sends it deep middle, but there's King again near the top of the box to pick up the ball.
Yeah, he puts it over midfield. Diamond's coming down with it. Oh.
Diamond plays it, and it's knocked out of touch by Wayzata.
Yeah, Casimir is coming at him really hard there.
Zinedine Creighton is called for the foul.
Well, taking the kick, what, is that 17? Stuart Sane. Yeah, up into the box and headed out.
Creighton with it. Double teamed. Finds a man open closer to the middle of the field. Now he sends it wide for Beaton.
He's got some space to move.
Now he's getting closed in on. Plays it up in the melee. Can he keep it in? Yes. Goes around the defender along the goal line. And they signal it's out of play, and it's a goal kick. That was close.
Yeah, very close. Here it comes again.
Yeah, we'll take another look at it.
He's right on. He's kept it in. Shoot down the line. It is the orange line. It was over. Yeah, it was past the white line.
Yep. Those multiple lines make it difficult to call from up here.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear the wind blowing and howling down there. Okay, out to midfield. Melee headed it in. Trojans take possession.
Got Ogle breaking on the right and catch the number on the left. But
Enright was able to trap it there, control it.
Played into the middle again. It's going to be over the top. Clubbed for and played back by Wayzata into the St. Louis Park zone with Enright with the ball.
Okay, melee. Okay, Creighton. He can push it to the outside. And there's the cross. Defense is right there.
You missed the game on Saturday, correct?
Yeah, I sure did.
You missed a fabulous shot by Creighton that put him ahead. It was a side volley. Side volley just blasted it into the net.
Oh, wow.
The Orioles had 2-1 to win that game. Finley comes way out, but it was out of his net. But fortunately, the defender was there, not giving Wayzata a chance to take another kick at the net. Just over 10 minutes remaining in regulation. If this one stays tied, we go into 20 minutes of sudden death overtime. The teams would change ends at the halfway mark of that, 10 minutes in. And then if it's still tied, we go to a shootout. Wow, it was interesting. Creighton, or whoever that was down there, just got pushed over, and they called the foul against St. Louis Park. So either Creighton or Kaiser. All played out of danger by the defense. Now Beaton's down. That plays it in the middle. Good no call by the referee as both players were going for the ball.
Yep, exactly.
There's a long shot at the goal. Cleared by the defense again.
They got another shot. Finley's right there to grab it.
Panazides was there to force him to take it a little wider before they got the shot.
In midfield, Trojans possess it.
Ball's been at the feet of number 13, Casimir, quite a bit here in the last few minutes.
They kept it in, saved the corner.
And sends it out to about the halfway line.
Trojan there to bounce it back. Cross, Finley.
Good job of being square up to the ball, so couldn't give up any rebound.
Good pass. Bailey down the line here.
He's gonna get pushed. Yep, there's a push, but he gets away. Now he's tripped.
Okay. Here it is again. Crossing. Yep, definite trip there. Good call. See what we can do with this direct kick. Direct free kick. The referee's moving back 10 yards here where they can set up their wall. King's trying to get them lined up there. Waiting for the whistle before they take the kick. And here it is to
Right
the Park.
to King.
Right to King, yeah. They did a good job putting his wall up, and they went around it, and he was right there. Well, we're down to 7 minutes and a few seconds left here.
Knocked out, throwing for St. Louis Park. A little too close to Ogle to give it up there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're putting some pressure on. Nice long kick. Got a couple there, but it goes out.
And the Orioles are getting good distance on those kicks against the wind, so I think part of it is they're keeping it low along the ground. So
yeah.
Disposed of in the proper containers. Help keep St. Louis Park High School
Oh, there's
Chance,
a
Ogle's
break.
coming.
Oh, Finley, nice. Go up and grab.
And another one he gets there.
Oh, great play by Finley on that. There it is again. He's going for the ball again. He's on, fully got the ball, and the player goes over him both times.
Beaten with the ball on the near side. Getting pressured, goes around one, tries to go around one man. He's bodied off the ball. And now the Orioles content to just knock it out of touch.
Yeah, reset. They've got a sub coming in. Both teams have a sub coming in. Looks like for Park, Diamond's going out. And Ledke goes.
Number 7, Huganacher is back in for Wayzata.
Number 7, Huganacher.
Kimmel is back in for St. Louis Park.
And announced 15, Kimmel for St. Louis Park back in the game. And we're back into the action. Oh, nice head.
Right to Wayzata though.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
foul
foul
called
right.
outside the box.
Yeah.
This could be dangerous, especially with the wind behind them.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to get a good, well, we'll be setting up a wall here. And, well, it's, the referee's walking off the 10 yards, telling them where they can line up. Finley's moving them a little bit, giving them some good little bit of guidance. So taking the kick is number 17, Stuart saying, oh, he made a field goal. You can see the ball turn with the wind, though.
Yep, and then it hit the upright.
There it goes. Right.
Number 21, Benjamin, returns to the game for St. Louis Park. 4:06 to go.
Yeah, 4 minutes left in this regulation of the game. Oh, nice kickback and kept it right on the line.
Oh, no.
They called it out?
Yeah, I can't believe that. The linesman called it out.
Oh, I guess from how we could see it, it looked like it was right on the orange part of the line.
Yep.
Here, watch it again here. See, watch, here's the play. I mean, our screen is right.
Yeah, right on the edge. So it may have gone out. Again, double stripes make it a little more difficult to judge.
Oh, great move by Creighton. A good.
Oh.
Okay. Park throw in, beaten with the ball. Pushes it into the center.
In the middle for Creighton.
Oh, he does another kind of turn move, but the defender was right on him for that. Huganacher didn't get faked out.
Let's do a good job keeping it in along that touch line. Play it across.
Okay, Beaton's got some room here. Oh, launches it. High coming down.
King didn't come out that time.
No, he didn't. Oh, coming out. Throw in. Quick. Quick throw from Beaton and back to him. Pushes it up to Kniser and back into him in the center. Kind of trying to make some space here.
Pantazidis sends it down the line, but it's going to roll out, and it's going to be a goal kick coming up for Wayzata.
Well, we're getting down to the 2-minute mark coming up here.
Number 18, Ledke returns to the game for the Trojans.
Number 18, Ben Lidke back in the game for Wayzata. And here's the goal kick up the center field. Wayzata kind of flicked it back, but Kimmel was there.
Yep, he's putting good pressure on, tried to win it back.
So Enright's got it, looking where to go.
Gives it back to Enright.
Got some space, pushes it down the side. Gets it back again. Good
And
playmaking. Ball goes out.
Benjamin was breaking down the right side.
Yeah, getting low on time. They got to make a big play now. This overtime, that sudden death, makes it really tough. You can't make any mistakes.
Very true.
Okay, Creighton, let's go. Move it around and a shot. Up.
Way high.
In the second half. 1 minute.
Well, they use up some time getting this goal kick going here, and it's like we're going to get an overtime game. Which these teams have already played in overtime, but much different overtime during the regular season. They played 2 full 5s, right?
That's correct. Wayzata again.
Well, we're down 20 seconds.
So the Orioles got to play tough defense here in the last bit here to take it to overtime. It was way in the air. And the Orioles will send it out of touch towards their own bench.
And the time's going to run out now here. Stop the clock with 2.9 seconds left.
I think the official did that because they weren't giving them the ball right away.
Is he giving a card or anything for a delay game? Or?
I can't even see where the referee is.
He's talking to the Wayzata player there for some reason.
Oh, he's coming over this way. He's probably going to reset the clock.
3 seconds.
Couldn't hear him with all the fans.
8 seconds?
8. There's the throw. Time is running. The Orioles knock it upfield.
The Orioles, their direction, launches it up.
It's going to go out over the goal line. No,
King
the referee picks it up. And there's the buzzer to sound the end of regulation. Again, just back and forth. First half, not as physical as the second half, but again, the referees have called the match very fair both ways, and so you can't ask for more than that. We're going to take a quick break here before we go into the overtime, so we'll catch you on the other side.
Very good. We'll see you in a few minutes.
If I say heads up, what does that mean to you? It means be aware, be alert. Be prepared to prevent something bad from happening, like a concussion. Most concussions are preventable if you make the effort. Wear a helmet when you bike, wear a seatbelt when you're in the car, and always be aware and be safe. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. You want to prevent a concussion? It's time to be heads up.
Ira Gerwitz back with Dale Tatarek, bring you the first of 2 sudden death overtimes here in the Section 6AA Championship Boys Soccer match. The winner of tonight's match goes on to the quarterfinals of the state tournament. Referees coming out on the field.
Looks like St. Louis Park will be playing against the wind, how they ended up this last game. That's how the coin flip turned out. So that, I suppose that could be a good thing to get the wind for the second half. But
well, you got to fight the first 10 minutes then.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, fight the first 10 minutes and not get scored on, because that's it.
Yep.
So it looks like the Orioles are kicking off, so they have the first possession here. The 10 minutes is on the clock. Referee is setting his clock and getting ready to start the game. Looking up at us to start the clock. And here we go.
Back to beaten. Fantasides.
Oh, you can hear the wind howling there.
Sure can.
Creighton takes it, pushes it out to Enright. Enright's got some room to move up. You need just one great shot here. And crosses over.
Oh,
Passes across in front of King.
yeah, here's
Here it
another
comes
look at
again.
it. Like to see how much it missed the goalpost by. About 4 feet or so.
Yeah.
Look closer when you first look at it.
Oh, our screen blanked out.
Yeah, we lost our video up here.
Hey, we got it back.
Looked like a handball, but there was no call. Long ball center of the Orioles zone. Picked up there on the header by Finley. And the first minute of the first overtime is gone.
Oh, nice high kick into the middle here. Wayzata head back up, and Enright with the ball passes it up. Kind of a battle for it there. Several players right there.
And I expect this physical play to continue here in the overtime rather.
Probably be more physical because they're really, this is it. Yeah, our screen blanked out again.
Yep.
Okay, we're back on together here.
Oh, great
oh,
move.
Yeah, spin.
Oh, he takes the shot, but it's blocked by the defense. And now here comes Beaton, plays into Pantazides. He's pushed off the ball. Ball's played out wide for Ogle. And then knocked out by Beaton.
Casimir, no, passed the ball back to 17. Sane with the throw into the middle of the field.
Pantazides intercept.
Launches up to Melee. Melee's making a move and gets around. And good move down, and Riley's got it down, going downfield, and he's going back in the center, crosses it in. No, the last game I was at, Riley, he scored in overtime from about that position, right?
Yeah, it was a little closer to the corner, I think, but it was, it was probably about 10 yards out when he scored.
So this is their second sudden death game in this section tournament.
Pantazzini.
So does that give them any kind of advantage by winning sudden death?
I don't think there's any advantage today. Everybody's adrenaline is pumping out there right now, I'm sure. Throwing for St. Louis Park deep in Wayzata territory.
Okay, first 3 minutes gone by.
And the Orioles fans are starting to pick up the cheer. Ole, ole. Laid out on the right side, carrying up. And,
yeah, fantasy is sound. A little pressure there. Able to get it going downfield.
Ball rolls out, and it's going to be a goal kick for St. Louis Park.
Need a good shielding, get that to make sure it went out there. Comes a goal kick. Finley stays in goal.
Number 7, Hugenocker, is back in for Wayzata.
Yeah, just announced number 7, Jacob Hugenocker, back in for Wayzata.
Goal kick goes to Enright, to Beaton, yep.
Oh, Beaton launches it. Oh, it's over the heads of the defense, down the sideline. We got Benjamin going out there. Wayzata kicks it out. So Riley taking the throw in. Throws it into Melee. Melee taking a turn with it.
Nice move.
Nice move. Tried
to put one more move on so he could put it on his right foot for the shot.
Oh, he kept it in.
Yes, he did.
Riley's taking it, breaking towards the goal. He crosses it, defense there.
2 Orioles going, but the Wayzata player knocks the ball away.
Some opportunity play there. But
just about halfway through this first overtime. Blocked away by Ogle on that clearing attempt, and it's going to be a throw-in for St. Louis Park.
Yeah, this period is half over now. throw
Melee.
it to Melee. He does a good job of trapping the ball. And, oh, just, well, I think it was a handball there. He,
The ref doesn't want to make a call that's going to cost this game.
well, that would have been like midfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think with the way the play has gone physical the whole time, I don't believe he's going to call. It's going to have to be extremely serious.
Yeah.
And he wants it to be one on the field, as we all do, not by a referee's call. And Zidis gives it back to Creighton.
Can't get it through the defense. Strong defense there.
Yep, well, they've got it packed in on defense down there.
Out to Ogle. Ogle's crossing it to the center. Yeah, you really got to, those launched balls, you really got to judge them with the wind, don't you?
Yep, it's been affecting in the game.
Oh, we're getting a nice move downfield here. And up to Benjamin there, and taking it in, trying to make a move to get across.
He drops it back out. There's a shot. Oh, no, it was a pass over to Maley, but it was too high for him.
Yeah, he needed to be another foot taller on that one.
Yep. Again, I'm sure they're trying to compensate for the wind in their face now.
Yeah.
And so they put a little extra behind it, and it's going over the top.
20. Ruiz-Shimada is back in for the Orioles.
Okay, just announced Ruiz-Shimada back in for the Orioles, number 20. 3 minutes left of this first overtime period. Oh, way up in the air with that ball.
Nice job by Salamzadeh over to I can't say it.
But you're right, they got their defense packed in. They're trying to take shots and they're just going into the defenders. It's almost like we need to get a good rebound off of them.
Yeah. In order to break that defense, they're gonna have to get a change of direction on a shot or something of that nature.
Looks like King's gonna scoop it up or bring it back into the goal area, or he's just kicking it out.
Yeah. I don't know what. Oh, it's a foul called down there, so the Orioles get a free kick.
Oh, he just was getting rid of that ball then.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Nope. Here comes dangerous play, but Pantazidis gives it back to Beaton. Takes a look. He's got Ogle giving him pressure. Pantazidis has the ball intercepted. Ogle. Oh! I think that was an own goal by the Orioles.
I think it was too. Oh.
Who gets credited for the goal?
Probably Ogle.
Whoever had, yeah, I think Ogle had the last touch on it for Wayzata.
Let's take a look at that again. Boy, that's too bad.
88th minute of the match.
Here it is. Oh, he tried to head it, but he was too short. Finley's coming out. Crossing, it's not in there yet.
Who gets the goal?
Yeah, it was an own goal.
Yeah. Yeah, it went off a Beaton, but the goal will give credit to Ogle.
Scoring for Wayzata, number 9, Jake Ogle.
And so Wayzata will advance to the state tournament with a 1-0, 1 overtime victory.
A tough way to lose a game.
Yes, it is. Now the awards are being brought out on the table, and they will be presented to both teams.
Section 6AA Boys Championship game. The award ceremony will be coming up in just a moment.
So take a look at there, number 5 Wayzata pulling the upsets all the way down the line, knocking off number 1 and knocking off number 2. And in the first game, they knocked off number 4, which wasn't a big upset, but still, I know I was at the seed meeting, and I know the coach wasn't happy with their placement, although their record dictated what their placement was. But they definitely came back with a vengeance throughout the playoffs and snuck one out here, and unfortunately, I won't take anything away from them, but it
No.
wasn't a great goal. It was one that took a funny hop. The Oriole defense wasn't able to get to it. The goalkeeper made a great play. It went wide. The Oriole defender tried to clear it out. It went to the other defender, went off his leg, and cleared it out.
Yeah, it's basically a tough break. You have this great season. Look at this record of St. Louis Park, 14 wins. Now they have 2 losses and then
Yep.
1 tie. That 1 tie is to the same team that's out here.
Yep. And so it, just as easily could have gone to a shootout, and I guess you'd rather see it end during an overtime than a shootout, but still the way the goal went in, and again, I'm not taking anything away from Wayzata because they put it down there and made the opportunity for themselves. So the team is out addressing their fans or applauding to their fans for the support. And the Wayzata team is going to go out towards the center of the field for the award ceremony, as well as St. Louis Park Athletic Director Andy Ewald is getting the Orioles lined up for their awards. They'll be lined up in numerical order, so we'll be able to call them out quickly and give them their just rewards of their medals and the section championship trophies and runner-up trophies.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awards ceremony. Turn up the volume.
Yep. I'm just waiting here for the adjustment on the volume.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awards ceremony will be conducted by Andy Ewald, Activities Director at St. Louis Park High School, and Jamie Sherwood, Activities Director at Wayzata High School. They will be assisted by Sean Matthews, Assistant Activities Director at St. Louis Park High School. Silver medals and the second place trophy will be awarded to St. Louis Park High School.
So yeah, just introduced was the athletic directors.
To receive your medal when your name is called. Bo Finley.
Bo Finley.
Younger Finley coming across there.
Yep.
Finley.
And his older brother, who played great all season and had an unfortunate deflection off his defender.
Spencer and Wright.
Yeah, he had a great game, and right.
Randy Mayelli.
And Mayele had some shot chances, but
Jovan Dennison.
Ron Dennison,
Cole Eaton. Ben Pletfer.
and Klepper,
Zinedine Creighton.
Zinedine Creighton. Again, he had that great article in the Sun Sailor.
And also, as I mentioned in the first half, he's a candidate for Mr. Soccer.
Yeah.
There's Riley getting his.
Kimmel.
Isaac Chemical next. And Gage. You can watch the medal just blew around his neck there.
Andrew Knizer.
Andrew Knizer. Sam Diamond.
Alex Ruiz Shamada.
Alex Ruiz Shimada.
David Benjamin.
David Benjamin.
William Stibe.
William Stibe.
Bennett Kwame.
Bennett Kwame. Nicholas Salamzadeh.
Another great job on defense.
Oh, yeah.
Pantazitas.
Nicholas Pantazitas. And that's the St. Louis Park Orioles. Second place in this
The
section.
St. Louis Park student managers, Luel Minas. And Nicholas Kent. And now, will the captains of St. Louis Park please come forward to receive your second place trophy.
They're getting their second place trophy at this time.
Yeah, they're not real excited, but
No.
they ought to be very proud. I mean, it's a great
Oh.
season, ending up 14-2-1. There's many, many teams that wish they had that kind of record and
Oh, yeah.
and that could have gotten this far. And you know, they took it. You know, other than going one more overtime, they took it overtime, and you couldn't ask for much more other than lucky bounce here or there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And the wind may have had a factor on that, where the defender was trying to head the ball, and it kind of went over his head. And
Yep.
if they would have 2 more minutes, and they'd have been in the next period with the wind. And
Exactly. You never know what would have happened there. Although, again, Wayzata was packing the defense, so it would have taken a high, hard shot to probably to beat them.
very much so.
Iyer. Adi Body.
Yeah, the Wayzata Trojans. Perrin King went through first at goalie. Played a great game. Benjamin Bauder, Blake Iyer, Aditya Body, Ethan Wagner,
Hugenacker.
Jacob Hugenacker, Matthew Hudson.
You'll hear the cheer for Ogle, I'm sure.
Yeah, Jake Ogle, who got the credit for the goal. Patrick Way,
Evan McGugan.
Evan McGugan,
Jacob Fisher.
Jacob Fisher,
Looks like a few of the Wayzata fans have left, probably going to the girls' game.
oh yeah,
Casimir.
Charles Casimir next,
Aiden McGugan.
Aiden McGugan,
Will Huneman.
Will Huneman,
Ryan Almer.
Ryan Almer,
Stuart Sane.
Stuart Sane,
Ben Litke.
Ben Lidke,
Jared Zolsinski.
Jared Zolsinski,
James Ostapek.
James Ostapek,
Johnny Garcia.
Johnny Garcia,
Max Smart.
Max Smart, and another Max Davis would be the next one.
Michael Barica.
Michael Parika, he was not on the list here.
Max Davis. The Wayzata student managers, Lily Mianis. And Vinny Stevens. And now, will the captains of the Wayzata Trojans please come forward to receive your championship trophy?
Happy bunch of guys there.
Yeah. Well, it's been great fun watching these boys play. We've seen several of their games this season. The last overtime win was was a great shot. It didn't end like this one. It was like Riley did that crossing shot that went high and into the far
Upper 90.
upper, and that's how you like to win. This one, if they would have lost by a shot like that, they would have known, wow, they got us.
Yeah.
But this one was just kind of bounce. The wind, all these different factors that go into a game.
Absolutely. So Wayzata ends up going to the state tournament with a record 9-4-5, and the Orioles finish up with a record of 14-2-1. So great season here from St. Louis Park. The Orioles, we're really proud of the way they played. Congratulations to the Wayzata Trojans on their victory, and wish them a lot of luck in representing Section 2 AA at the state tournament. And the girls in Wayzata may take it into a sweep to a soccer tournament. That'll be seen as their game should be underway right now. So for the season, this is Ira Gerwitz and Dale Tatarek saying thanks for watching on ParkTV 16.